Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got an unorthodox video, an unorthodox video, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got family over here. You know what I mean? So I gotta get to the fam. All right, but check this out though, man. We got old school rapper Craig Mack, man, and how he's gonna neutralize Puff. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that. We also got 50 Cent with the studio, man. Drake's dissing Kendrick Lamar, man. We got the internet on Chris Brown's diss, man. Kanye kicking J. Cole while he down, man. Ice Cube's son jumping in the fray, man. Lil Duval. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your taps. We're going to give a tap, and the subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go and touch that to you. Check this out, man. We done dug out an old final interview of old school artist Craig Mack. Now, you know, Craig Mack was down with Puff back in the day. He was down with Bad Boy, okay? And you know, it seems like I remember Freddie P saying the same thing. Freddie P said that he was ready to murk Puff, okay? Well, apparently, like, he ain't the only one. There's a lot of people that want to murk Puff. And it's always for the same types of reason. Well, now we had Craig Mack speaking on his interaction, one of his final interactions with Puff. I want you to take a listen to what he had to say real quick.
I got with somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say their names. I'm just going to say somebody that wanted to do another album with me. So I said, cool. I gave him my price. And the price was, to me, was low. You know, and they were supposed to give me the money. And I go in the studio and I start banging out. So he came to me and was like, yo, I can only cut you a third of the money I'm supposed to give you. I said, you know what, man? I want to do these songs. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do this and that and the third, let's do it. You give me the money as we go. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a third again. I'll take a third again when we finish the actual recording of the album. Nothing happened. No money. So I stopped recording. I said, I'm not going to be an idiot and sit here and do all this stuff for everybody, and I'm not going to see anything from it. You know, next thing I know, money come, you know, with this bullish mafia mentality with him and his goons and all that stuff like that. You know, talking about, yo, you know, you owe us an album. And I'm like, excuse me, my friends, but I don't owe you shit. You owe me money. You know what I'm saying? So if you can come up with the rest of this dough, if we can come up with the rest of the album. No dough, no records. That's it. I don't think you know what you mean when you're saying that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what type of dude I am. You know what kind of muscle I got. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you need to be in the studio. So I said, all right, meet me up there at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, man. That's, look, like I said, he ain't the only one that wanted to do this, man. That's interesting because it seemed like Mace turned to God. It seemed like Craig Mack turned to God. Like, a lot of artists that came out of Bad Boy, like, went straight to Jesus. Like, yo, bro, like, I need to get saved type stuff, which is really interesting. Like how dark that world seemed to have been, man. Now, Craig Mack did die at the age of 47. So he died. Most people would consider 47 to be relatively young, like super young, man. 47, like, really? Okay. He was married, had 2 kids. He died of heart failure in South Carolina, man. And I thought it was congestive heart failure, but I thought he had something else going on, man. Didn't he have, like, he had heart failure? He looked like he might have had issues with his, like, liver or kidney or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not gonna even throw that out there. I take that back. My apologies. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. How did Black Rob pass away though? Didn't I cover that? I forgot how Black Rob passed away. But was it? Well, I don't remember. Anyway, look. Check this out. Unorthodox video, okay? 50 Cent has launched his studio, okay? 956,000 square foot film studio, the second largest black-owned production studio in the world. Those of y'all that hit us in the comments all the time, man, can y'all give 50 Cent a round of applause, man? Because he's got the second largest black-owned production studio in the world. You know what that means? That means that there's a lot of people that this black-owned studio is putting to work, man. And every time they put people to work, that puts food on people's plates, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets to eat. And you know how much you enjoy eating, man. So shout out to 50 Cent for that, man. Take a look at this video clip real quick where he launched his the second biggest black-owned production studio. Take a look.
And to invest in the community itself, to build what I would need to be able to execute what I got going with G in the studio. It's going to create a lot of jobs. Through the expansion of G Unit in Shreveport, my aim is to embody the spirit of conscious capitalism, to focus on creating jobs, stimulating commerce, and contributing to economic growth for this vibrant community. Our vision to make Shreveport a beacon of the entertainment industry. A place where creativity meets opportunity, where talent meets mentorship, where amazing stories come to life that resonate globally.
That's beautiful stuff right there, man. You know what I mean? Look. I saw, somebody went in the comments and was like, yo, dude low-key becoming the male Tyler Perry. It's crazy to see. I was like, why they said it so casually? That's funny, man. Here's the thing that we know about, like, this particular industry. They're really big on, you know, men wearing dresses and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see how 50 is gonna play this hand. You know what I mean? Because we know 50 ain't gonna be, we don't suspect 50 to be on any type of tip like that. You follow me? So it's gonna be great to see 50 Cent do his thing. I'm talking the character arc of that man is incredible, man. You know what I mean? So you could put the applause, man, hand claps for 50 Cent, the salute signs, or anything like that, man. You know, and if 50 is scouring our comment section, he gonna see that Celeb Source, along with y'all, are giving him his flowers, man. You know what I mean? You could even throw the flowers on there. You know what I'm saying? You could flood his comment section saying, man, the view is a Celeb Source. You know what I mean? Salute that man. Check this out. So check this out, okay? Drake's diss. All right, look. Wait, where we at over here? Let me see. Let me see if I got any shout outs just in case, because I feel like I always have to. Okay, Ohio Charles. Let me give a shout out to just 3 people real quick. All right, unorthodox video. Okay, shout out to my man Ohio Charles. My man said, happy birthday, right, to Ohio Charles' only daughter, man. You know what I mean? Like only daughter, Destiny Howard. All right, she hit 20 years old. Okay, 20 years of her life, man. She's been on the earth. This man's been able to keep her alive. You know how hard it is to keep kids alive, man. It's like they always trying to gravitate to killing themselves somehow. You know what I mean? And we just keep watering, and you know what I mean, and making sure that we keep them alive. We keep feeding them. They keep waking up, asking us for more food and stuff like that. We got to go to work, and we hate work sometimes. You know what I mean? And you know, Ohio Charles is an incredible chef too, so he be doing the thing. All right. Shout out to Destiny Howard, man. Yo, man, we look. We appreciate everything that your dad did. You know what I mean? Introducing us to Rob Dollar. You know what I mean? And look, hopefully the rest of your years continue to be absolutely incredible, man. Hopefully you have a good day today. Hopefully you had a good day today. Okay. None other. Shout out to none other. My man said, oh yeah, I think I shouted you out yesterday. I shouted you out yesterday. So yeah, that's the only shout out I think I got. Yeah, that's the only shout out we have for today, man. Unorthodox video, okay? What do you want me to do, okay? All right, let's get right back to it, because we got to do this fast. I got to go bowling. All right, listen, okay? And I'm gonna let you know how I do. Listen, I listened to the Drake's diss on Kendrick Lamar, and it wasn't like incredibly hot, but I saw what he did. And at this point, with the AI, I can almost respect the creativity and what he tried to do. This is what I got from it. What I got from it was, what Drake did was he got the AI of Tupac and Snoop, right? Heavyweights on the West Coast. And those heavyweights on the West Coast are essentially, because they don't want to get into it, so he uses the AI, makes it very clear that it's AI, and that AI of Snoop and Tupac were essentially telling Kendrick, like, yo, you got to get back in the game. You're supposed to be representing the West Coast, and you ain't doing a good job at it. You know what I mean? That's what I got from it, okay? I mean, the song was what it was. I didn't love it or anything like that. I still think Ross and Breezy are still killing the game from their side. Okay, in terms of diss tracks. All right. Matter of fact. Okay, the internet has discussed Chris Brown's diss on Quavo. Okay, one person said, "Y'all let Chris Brown get away with too much. If we being real, telling a ninja who watched his nephew get killed in front of him, everybody wished it was you, all cause a ninja cuffed a itch who put a restraining order on you, ain't no fly ish. I don't care how you try to spin it." That's what one person said. Essentially saying Chris Brown went too far with the Quavo diss thing. Okay. Well, so here's the thing. I know that when it comes to hip hop diss records, like it just be all out. It's all out from every direction, and you know what I mean? Like if you want to get into the game of we battle rapping and stuff like that, you can't be tender about it. You cannot, you know what I mean, be on the Taylor Swift delicate front. When Taylor Swift dissed Kim Kardashian, a lot of the disses were about you know what I mean? Like, I hated you, but I had to heal. When it's like artists, like rappers, like it's just blood. It's like blood sport at that point. Okay. Yeah, we don't need murder and stuff like that, but there is no cut card. So it is what it is. Like when you rap, like you guys got to say the most disrespectful thing possible. That's the thing. You got to come up with the killer wrestling move. Okay. If you're going to be a wrestler, you got to have a killer move. You got to have a signature move. You know what I mean? You got to have the signature DDT. It can't just be some regular, you know what I mean? Like it can't be a regular move. You follow what I'm saying? Because with a diss record, it can't be like, I'm punching you and stomping my foot at the same time to make a loud sound. You know what I mean? It's got to be like a bionic elbow. You getting what I'm saying, man? What's another thing it's got? It's got to be like, I need a good signature move, man. It's got to be like the choke slam, like the Undertaker's choke slam, okay? Do you have a choke slam move? You follow what I'm saying? They got to make sure whenever an artist is doing a diss track, okay? That joint has got to be like insane. It's got to be like a gorilla press slam. It's got to be on some Goldberg spear. It's got to be like give me a good one. I need a good one. It's got to be the Stinger splash. Stinger splash. You're like, yo man, how far back you want to go? I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something. You see what I'm saying? Listen. It's got when there are diss tracks, okay, that are coming out, they gotta be really disrespectful. It just is what it is. That's part of the game. Now you could just do regular raps in the whole 9 yards. You could be ill with it, but if you want to do a diss track, you gotta go all the way in. You gotta talk crazy, okay? Although a lot of people did die because of dissing people, but Chris Brown didn't diss anybody that was dead. He said, "Rest in peace" to Takeoff, but then he disrespected Quavo. Okay. Look. Meanwhile, Offset is loading up the Falcon Punch for folks at his performances. I think that happened yesterday, but we'll talk about that another time. Listen, in the midst of all of that, okay, Kanye West has kicked J. Cole while he's down. Kanye West did a Like That remix of sorts, and J. Cole backed out. He's like, I don't really want to be a part of this. Kanye decided he going. You can't just you can't just throw the punch and walk out or whatever. Okay. He said, Kanye West posted, matter of fact, take a listen to what he said. Out of mine, I can't even think of a Drake line. Play J. Cole, get the coochie dry. I said, oh my gosh. That's what he said. Damn. Okay. And then, if that wasn't enough, Kanye has doubled down on J. Cole and posted a meme with some girl saying, you listen to J. Cole? And the dude said no. And then the lady gives him head. I'm like, Kanye, you ain't Christian no more. You know what I mean? Take a look at the clip that was added with that.
That's what it is. But I did do this Like That remix though. I think that's what you was one to lead into. Shit. Let me see.
You got the Like That remix. I don't believe Gay jumped on the Like That remix.
You know he had to get the hooligans up here. He's gonna take this pussy nigga out. Yo, Dot, I got you.
Oh my God! You hearing it first on the download? Just avoid respectfully gay, nigga.
So yeah, that's what happens. He got in, and now this is where I don't even know why J. Cole's taking strays from Kanye like this. It's not even a stray; it's a shot. Okay, but listen, Ice Cube's son has dropped a heavy one concerning the Kendrick. Well, he just dropped something heavy. This is what he said. He said, just want to remind everyone, No Vaseline was recorded same day, one take. A lot of folks are thinking that this is a message to Kendrick, right? Which to me makes sense. West Coast, right? Kendrick, one day, one take. Okay. I think the idea is that folks are beginning to wonder how long will it take before Kendrick Lamar responds to Drake, because that's what Drake's song was about, right? He essentially said, Drake essentially said Kendrick didn't want to drop because he knew Taylor Swift was going to drop, and Taylor Swift was going to kill the game. So essentially, Taylor Swift told Kendrick back. This is what Drake is saying. He's implying that Taylor's drop is like Taylor saying, yo, back off. It's my turn to drop. Don't nobody drop when I drop. Okay? Lil Duval posted this. He said, how long does Kendrick have to respond before you giving up on waiting? At this point, Kendrick might as well not even respond, because no matter what he say, it's still not going to hit. Okay? And Drake did say, you better come up with a quadruple entendre. I said, yeah, for real. But I don't know. I don't know if what happened was Kendrick's rhyme was a haymaker, and then Drake is throwing slaps, or is Drake giving them the 1-2, and then he don't want to fight no more? Like what's it looking like? You know what I mean? We saw Rick Ross jump in the fray, just throwing lethal haymakers. Okay? Chris Brown is fighting. Look, somebody, my mixtapes posted this. They said, is this rap's first civil war? Are we witnessing rap's first civil war? So I had to look at it. I had to look at the image. Here's the image. Hopefully you're looking at it. We stand, divided we fall. We see Drake and Future at the top. We see Future having Metro and Kendrick under him. Rick Ross on the back. We see ASAP, The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi, Travis. I don't know who that guy is right there. And then we see Thugger, Kanye, and Pusha T. Okay? But on the other side, we see Drake. We see J. Cole's face, which is crossed out. Oh, okay. We see 21 and Lil Yachty, Meek Mill. Who's that next to Meek Mill? I don't know. Sexy Red? Yeah, ain't looking good. We see Nicki and Lil Wayne, but then, they're not. SZA, and I don't know who that is next to. Listen, rap's first civil war. At this rate, looking at what it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to see, I want to see what side Chris Brown would be on in this situation. Let me think who Chris Brown would probably be. I feel like he would be on. Yeah, because Thugger's on that side. Yeah. It would look like the Future side will win. Right? Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If this is rap's first civil war, what side wins? You know what I mean? I was going to say the light side or the dark side, but I don't even know if we can do it like that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.